Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Pontificating Podcasts with me, Asia, uh, my dearest friend, Sally B. As you
Yeah.
can hear and or see, we are down to co-host this week. They'll be joining us probably next week or the week after that. They're doing great. They're living life. You know,
Lifing.
they're lifing. For the good or for the bad, they're lifing. So this week will just be me and Salone Baloney talking about some
Hey.
stuff. So, Salone, what is your out of pocket?
Wow, that's out of pocket.
All right. My out of pocket, I want to pose as a question to our viewers and listeners. Um, would you allow your boyfriend to co-sign an apartment or, any big kind of purchase for his baby mom, ex-wife, children's mother?
Um, what we are? What we are like boyfriend and girlfriend? Are we engaged?
Yeah,
Do we live
that's your
together?
man. That's your
Do we
man.
live together? Like, what's our level of commitment?
You're living together and you're very well together. He has children, um, but he wants to, help out his, the mother of his children.
You know, That's so touchy because on one aspect I feel like yeah, those are that's the mother of your children. Like you have
Hmm.
those are your forget the mom. Your kids will have it's a is it an apartment or a condo or a co-op?
It's whatever she wants. It doesn't matter. It could be a car, just a large purchase that
Oh,
you
a
need
large
to
purchase.
sign on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of feel like yeah, it's like if it was just your ex-girlfriend, hell fucking no. No. No, no, no. But because your kids are involved and it's like you want your kids to be able to have a nice car or have a nice place to live, it's kind of like I get it, like which is why I don't want to date anybody with children because I don't want to
Hmm.
have to even have
Right.
those considerations. But I do feel like fathers need to look out for their mother of their children as well as I just feel like that's your you and especially you have kids with this person more than one. Take care of us both first of all, but I do feel there's responsibility to the child's mothers, the mother of the children. So I may not like it. It also depends on financially, like where are we,
Right.
right?
I
If
was just gonna add that
yeah,
if
if
we don't got it, I don't
yeah,
understand.
right, because if it's like it's many factors, right? Like do we as a unit have the money in case this goes south? If she doesn't pay for the loan and is on us, are we gonna be like assed out? Then it's like, no, is she a responsible person? Right? But if she's someone who's responsible, may not have the best credit because I mean, welcome to America, then I don't know. I feel like maybe, yeah, I would understand. But I think there's so many factors. I don't think I'll tell you what, it couldn't be just like um dude comes home like, yeah, I co-signed for so and so's car. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'd be like,
Like that episode of what is it, Married at First Sight?
oh,
Did you see that episode?
no.
Well, he just came in like la di da, just co-signed for the mother of my unborn child,
Oh
um
yes,
for
yes,
the
for the car.
Mercedes Benz,
Yeah,
yeah, because her name is Mercedes and I don't want my unborn child to,
on the bus
which
or
didn't
whatever.
even come to fruition anyway.
Right.
um I don't want my child to be driving in just anything.
I think
So,
that's completely out of pocket. Like to not have the conversation with me if we are
right,
already.
have the conversation.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, that's it. Like I feel like if I'm just a new girl, I might not be here tomorrow. Who knows? But if we are in a committed relationship, we're living
Committed.
together, we're
Five
sharing.
plus years.
Yeah, we're sharing expenses also. Then yes, everything you do that affects our expenses, I should be part of that conversation.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
What do you feel?
Fuck out of here.
You don't agree?
No, no, no. I mean, like you said, it's very touchy. I'm a very understanding person. I also think it has a lot to do with the relationship that you and this woman have.
Mhm.
If you guys don't have a good relationship, why am I doing this again? Well,
Mhm.
just because I have children with you? Your financial setup might be better than me. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like you could be trying to bring me down,
Right.
bring us down. I
Right.
don't know. I really don't know. Um, but I think thinking of everything from a negative standpoint, I think I'll go with a hard no.
Mhm.
Just
Hard no. Okay, stop. Cease and desist this plan. Got it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I get it.
And it's not personal. It's just a question. My friend and I were discussing last night, and um, this uh person has no problem doing it for like an ex-girlfriend, or vice versa. It's like they don't have anything together, so I don't really see the need to do that.
Mhm.
Like, you're just a nice person kind of
Yeah.
thing. Why again? Why would I potentially ruin my credit?
And that's the thing. Unless you're like so financially stable, like
Right,
overly stable,
right,
like I'm
right.
pretty sure Kevin Hart could co-sign a car for
Of
me.
course,
I could just default, and he'll be like, "Oh,
just
take
take
out
it.
his pocket
Yeah, I'll
change,
just pay it all.
yeah, and
You
pay
know what
the
I mean?
car." But if you're someone
Right.
who that's gonna may take that's a financial hit for you,
Correct.
then especially someone you are an ex with, that's like, why would
With
you do that?
no ties, none
Yeah,
at
why would
all.
you do? Why would you make a tie? Why would you make a bond?
Right. After it's over.
Yeah, that's weird.
So it's like, yeah, that definitely is a hard no. That's not even being given a thought.
Yeah.
But that's just my out of pocket that I wanted to, gain some insight other than my own
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Thank you. What's your out of pocket, Aisha?
My out of pocket is, I mean, I guess it was personal. Now I don't care anymore. So, like 3 weeks ago, my doctor told me, so I got a physical in like November, and then he said there was like blood in my urine. TMI, guys.
Ah,
TMI. Blood in my urine. I was like, cool.
totally fine.
Yeah, he's like, oh, were you menstruating? And I was like, it just ended, so maybe. I don't know. So I went back in January, and he's like, okay, there's still more blood in your urine. And I'm like, well, I'm definitely not menstruating right now. So he's like, okay, so we're gonna do some. So then he's like, okay, this is the out of pocket part.
I don't want to laugh.
He calls me, and he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah. So basically, that means one or two things: either you have bladder cancer or you have
Okay.
a kidney infection. And I'm just like, er? Like
Casually, like
he said
that?
it so nonchalant, so casual. Like he was telling me like I need a new tetanus shot. I don't know. He said it very much like my insurance changed over. Like nothing. This was not. Hey, are you at work? Which I was. This was
Right.
not news that he put in a sensitive way. And like I mean, fast forward to this week, I went to see a urologist. He's like, you're fine. You're fine.
I almost said cancer free. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, he's like
almost,
based on his
right.
he's an actual urologist. So he's like based on his
Okay.
charts and what he's seeing, he's like, I don't think you have a problem. I did one more urine sample just to like confirm his thoughts. But he was like, based on what I'm seeing, and I had like a sonogram, and there's no tumors,
Hmm.
there's nothing. Everything is good.
Right.
And I was but so I'm fine. But I was just
Thank,
like, how
thank the
crazy
Lord.
is that to tell someone? Like he could have just been like, "Hey, so you have another another bloody urine sample. Just go to the urologist. Just go to get a sonogram.
Have
I want
him
to
break that kind of,
yeah, I want to see what they say, what they think
right.
about this. Not and this is why I don't fuck with PCPs. Not you
Neither.
yeah, not you freaking diagnosing me with freaking bladder cancer on a freaking Tuesday afternoon while I'm at work where I already hate my job. Now I got to deal with this, But I mean, I wasn't stressed out because I didn't believe I didn't believe I
Right.
had cancer. But I mean, what did I know? It could have been. So that's
Hmm.
my out of pocket, like just the insensitivity that doctors have, like the lack of bedside manner. Like, are they skipping that part now? Are they just
Of
because
course.
why would you tell someone that so casually without having actual knowledge. Like the urologist was like,
Right.
the urologist was so laid back. He was like an older white man. He was like,
Did
I
you
think,
tell him? Sorry, did you tell him that your PCP said that you
yeah,
might have
because
cancer?
he asked why I was
Okay.
here,
Okay.
and I told him, and
And
he was like, I think you're fine. Like,
did you also say it casually, or did you?
oh, I was very casual. He said, "Why are you here?" I said, "Well, actually, what I said was, I said there's pee in my urine because I was." He's like, "What?" I said, I'm sorry. There's blood in my urine, and the doctor says I might have bladder cancer." He's like,
Well, that's
"Yeah." He's like,
that's a stretch,
I think you're
like
fine." He's like, "I think everything is good." He said, "I don't think anything is wrong with you." And he was
right.
like, "Let's just do one more blood. Sorry, let's just do one more urine sample just to confirm." But he was like, "Everything is good." Like I said, the sonogram was good. I don't think anything's wrong with you based on like
Thank the
actually
heaven.
knowing how this works.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. So thank God, I.
Well, I was very
uh,
much on the idea of like I can't control it by being stressed out about it.
right.
So
Well, that's good on
I'm
your
not.
part because
Yeah, I'm
I
not
would have
doing
lost my
it.
shit. I
Yeah.
I would have probably acted what he told me. Like I'm in bed. I'm.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people handle stress very differently,
They
and
do.
obviously you're well equipped to
I'm working on handling it
handle
better.
that
Like I
kind of stuff.
refuse to Google anything. Like I was at my
Oh
desk
yeah.
and I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, like I was like, okay, well, so what we're not gonna do is Google anything until we have to Google something. And because I knew once you start Googling, it's over. Like
You
that's
go
how you
down
start
that
getting
rabbit
symptoms.
hole of I'm about to die in 24 hours.
Exactly.
So,
So
right.
and I didn't tell most people who are listening are gonna find out now. I told like maybe 3 people because I also just didn't feel like it was such unnecessary stress to put on other people
Right. That's true.
because and I knew I was handling it fine. If I had been like stressed, I might have been like, oh, let me unload this on you.
Right.
But because I was really
And
like,
everyone's going through something,
yeah, and
so
it's
that's
just like I was like, it
that's
doesn't
very
make sense.
selfless of you.
Like, well, I'm trying. It doesn't make sense to put that burden on people
Right.
without having actual evidence that
Concrete. Right.
yeah,
Right.
and
Right.
now people will know, but it doesn't matter now. It's negative, so it's like,
Right.
oh, okay, it's a relief as opposed to like
Mhm.
a confirmation or whatever.
Mhm.
So that's
So
my
that's good. I
yeah.
was gonna add to that too, because I'm like, I just got an MRI done because I have a knee injury, a work injury, and I just got the MRI, the X-ray, so there's no fractures, anything like that. But I was reading today, today, last night actually, what the note was saying, and the diagnosis is like, okay, so you have like a medial injury, maybe an MCL, maybe a torn meniscus. They're leaning more towards that, but it's like, what what do you mean that the patient stated that she doesn't have diabetes? Patient stated that she doesn't have HIV. I mean, thank God I don't. Patient stated that she doesn't have depression or ADHD or I never stated anything. I didn't
Right,
who who
right,
is checking those boxes? Like I don't
yeah,
understand. Like when I got the nose, it do you just this is how people die
it's true.
because it's
And
like
no, and it's really medical malpractice because let's say you were dealing with any of these things that are accompanied by
depression really
no, I'm saying but accompanied by medication.
right
Like
right
you should be
right
aware of
right
medication a person is on when you're doing even I mean I don't know how MRIs work if medication matters. I don't know. But it feels
right
like if you're checking my body out, you should know what I'm taking because maybe that's why my knee is disintegrating. Who knows? But you should be aware.
right
So you're
it
naming things.
literally checked off like
Yeah,
50 boxes of things that I have never
spoke
even
about.
checked. I wasn't even asked this question. It's not
Right.
like how they go down any history of that, any blood clots, this, that, that, so they can just check that off real quick.
Yeah.
It wasn't even said to me. Like it wasn't. It was. I was just so shocked, and clearly I still am because you just don't do that, and it's a reputable company. So I don't understand like how they can just
Because these
go
doctors
on like
suck. They suck.
They really do.
They are out. They are out of pocket.
They are out of. So this is three out of pocket between two of us. This is ridiculous.
Damn, a
Oh
damn
man,
triple out of pocket.
triple out of pocket. These doctors are crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Well, um,
Just
so, ladies and gents, as some of you may know, this is Women's History Month.
Mhm.
Yesterday, I believe, was international. Well, by the time you hear this, it will have been about 2 weeks, but it was recently Women's International Day. And we want to highlight a woman who is going through a lot right now, who has accomplished a lot. So we want to talk about Brittany Griner. She is the African American WNBA player who is currently imprisoned in Russia. So some facts about her: she is the only NCAA basketball player to score both 2,000 points and blocks. I don't know what that means because I don't play basketball, but it's a very important stat, and she's the only one
It sure is.
to have done it.
You know what a block is?
I know what a block is, but I mean, I don't know why it's important. But I mean, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I don't know why it is. Okay, I'm just saying I don't know. Okay, anyway, so
I'm making you not score. So
so she got points and she blocked points, and she did both.
yes,
Got it. Thank you. See, the more you know.
Well-rounded basketball player, basically. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
Okay.
she can do multiple things.
Okay. Her position is the center. She's 31 years old. Her birthday is October 18th, 1990. And yes, as of February 17th, she has been detained by Russian authorities. And the U.S. Embassy has not been allowed to, well, the article I last read has not been allowed to have communication with her as yet. And she's facing up to 10 years in prison because Russia has extremely crazy drug laws, even marijuana. And they're saying that they found hashish oil in her bag when she was leaving Russia to come home from, well, Russia.